What's the vibes? What's happening outside? Damn, should I go that way? Yeah, let's go that way. See my thought change just that fast. I want to see something, but I looked at the time. It's kind of late, but I'ma still go by. Cause I notice when I go in certain areas, and I haven't been in a while. By the time I go back to that area, it be changed. It be a whole nother spot. So sometimes I like to catch them motherfuckers slipping. I like to catch them in the act because I be like, that shit, they change it too fast. So they gotta be working that night and gotta be working nonstop with different rotational shifts. So I'm just gonna walk around a little bit. Feel good outside. I watched the BET Awards earlier today. I seen a little bit. Well, I seen all of it, but I didn't see the end. I think the lady name was. I think Nas had performed, and I don't know if her name was Jill Scott or Lauren Hill. One of them, a legend from back in the day. Good quality classic music. A lot of respect we got for her. I forgot her name, but I turned it off when she did a couple songs, cause I really was looking for the guy from South Carolina. A guy supposed to come down. Should I go here? No, I'm gonna go down and call way around. Yeah, so from South Carolina, thought he was gonna be nominated for best new artist. I don't even think they did that though. It probably lasted a little longer than what it was, cause I think I clicked off like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. No, not 12, but like 11 or something. 10:40 to like 11 o'clock. But one thing, I like Rick Ross, his whole performance, Max B, um, French and all that shit. But T.I., when that shit first came on, that shit was perfect. How that shit came on, that shit was perfect. Top back, and then him being crowned the king, and then stepping out of the crown, that shit was hard. T.I. And then the video, they got the same car that was in the video. It was in the BT. Man, oh man, they had that shit on stage. That shit was hard. Then he got King driving. You can't beat that. That was nice. I like that. T.I., he looked like the old T.I. He like the regular T.I. He just had some hair for a couple years from the pandemic, cut them shits. Boom. That shit was hard, bro. Damn, that shit was hard. That was some real fucking music, bro. That performance was hard. 50 can't fuck with no T.I., man. 50, man, as far as person, that nigga here, bro. I like T.I. I always liked the T.I. He an all-around guy. You know what I'm saying? I know he living his dreams. He said he got everything he wanted. So he about to retire. So think about it. He retiring. His kids is successful. His kids is stars. His kids is in music. He got a younger daughter, so he can be a parent all over again. He married, got a wife, got a family. All his kids is into that. Like, that's a blessing to be successful and accomplish your dreams. And you got kids, and your kids living their dreams, and you got family. Like once you get to success and family, like that's a double double. You really winning. You know what I'm saying? And T.I., he got that. That's dope how they had the old school car. And they had the old school car in the video. So let me say something real quick. So while I'm walking straight, it's a guy was in front of me coming straight too. And I noticed he got like big muscles and shit. But he was a white guy look like. And so I said I definitely ain't moving out of the way. I just said it in my head, and then I noticed like he kind of was moving out of the way, and then I started moving out of the way just because I felt kind of guilty, like I ain't gonna move. But it ain't like I wasn't gonna move, but I'm on the right side and he coming on this side. It wasn't really no problem, but he just was, you know what I'm saying? That one thing I noticed. But I was gonna say, Like with my energy and what I experience, it be respectful. As far as like people respect me, and by the time I say excuse me, pardon me, or sorry, the other person will say excuse me, pardon me, I'm sorry. So it's amazing that they say it first, or they say it right after me, or they say it at the same time as me. And one thing I noticed just now, like I noticed he was coming, but I'm on the right side. The closer he got, I would have moved if it was like that. But he started to move earlier, and then when the closer I got to him, I noticed he kind of like probably go to the gym. And most guys that go to the gym faithfully, and they really do that shit, they be humble with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some guys, I don't know if he different guys when they about the gym, but he looked like he was like cool and humble, chill, cause he like some people that's really strong don't want no problem with you, but then you got some people that's strong, they just want to just show off. But it's just what I noticed. You know what I'm saying? Walking, you gotta be careful too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. But yo, the BET Awards, that was cool. I ain't really seen the BET Awards in a long time. I think I seen a little clips of it like a couple years back. I think when Lotto, that shit was so whack. They fucked that shit up. That shit was so ghetto and ratchet. That I ain't want to see that. I said, yeah, rap changing. When it like it ain't even no music out. Like, but Ti, he that shit hard. That shit was hard. His performance, man, that shit was worth it, bro. That shit was hard. I like where I'm at. I'm so close. I can see the city. You got the police right there. But yeah, yeah, that Ti performance, boy. I think that was the best performance. Then you got Rick Ross. They came out with the minks and shit. I like that. But and then the girls, some girls, a lot of women was singing very beautiful too. One lady, she was just singing her ass off. She was singing, woo-wee. Boy, she was singing. She had that red lipstick on. She had the perfect face and mouth. She got that singing mouth, boy. I remember I met a girl like that in 2013 in my city. I met her, and then no, I ain't even no. Before I even met her, I think I hold on. Did I hold on? Wait. No, I think I spoke to her through sign language. I did like you know what I'm saying. Spoke to her, whatever. And then I was trying to tell my homeboys, yo, I met this girl, this and that. And next thing you know, she was singing the national anthem. That motherfucker sounds so good. But yeah, the BET Awards was nice, man. I liked it. I liked it. I'm trying to think of something else. What I liked, I don't know, but I think the Ti part was the best. He retiring. It's gonna be his last album. He said he might, still do a little music here and there, but he ain't gonna be so pressed to put it out. But I like how it's cool how he going out. He started 21 type shit, got it in 25 years. He still look 25. I remember Nas said one time, and that's flex to say you've been working for you've been working for the same you've been working for the amount of years that you look like. Okay, you've been working for 25 years, and I look 25, or I look younger than 25. Ti look younger as a motherfucker. Like his kid, it's amazing. Like him, his kids, they all look the same damn age, bro. Damn, I know that had to have to be a good feeling, bro. To be successful and have a good relationship with your kids, and have kids have sons at that, and they real niggas. You a real guy, and you got real sons. Cause some niggas they got them other kind of sons, but them other type of. But for you to be that guy, and your sons cool. They, even though they got their own style, but they, you know what I'm saying? Like King, the money, Messiah, that's crazy, but they all look alike. They all look alike, and they all look like they the same age, and they fucking 20s, and they fucking daddy 45, bro, 46, whatever. That shit crazy. 25 years, damn. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy that Ti tell his story, and he says he he tell his story, and he said he found out he was having a baby, and then he got on the rapping like he was trying to find what to do, and he was taking opportunity. He said the story, and it was like, yo, you could take me somewhere right now. I quit, and then damn, they took him where he took the good amount of all them people, outcasts, and he let them rock, and that motherfucker been on ever since then. Went on tour type shit, and been on ever since. And you gotta think about it. He having a baby, and this nigga about to be on a rapper. So, damn. So the same time your rap career began is when your son life began. Damn, that's crazy. That's a fucking amazing. And I think he was having two or three kids at the same time from 2 or 3 different women. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that. That's some fly shit. Yeah, that's some fly shit, boy. Damn, that's some fly shit. And he married, and he think about it, T.I. getting the girl you want. He married Tiny. She gotta be cool, cause I seen Deja mama. She fine. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. So, um, yeah, that's a blessing, bro. You know what I'm saying? To live your dreams, and your kids be born the same amount of time that you was rich at 21. You spent your whole 20s rich. I wanted to do that, but it's all good. But I enjoyed my whole 20s, and I worked my whole 20s, and then half of my 20s, from 25 to 29, I was in New York. So that was my dream. So I lived my dreams. I can't even lie. You might not live it to the fullest. Well, you might not live it like in the financial aspect as you want to, but you still live it. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie, because shit, living in New York, this shit is like a movie and a dream come true. But yeah, that's a blessing for T.I. that he could just quit where he wanna and treat the rap game like his job for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm retiring, and then still work on other shit like what he doing, comedy. You know what I'm saying? Just to do it, and all other type of shit. And then 20 years ago, the motherfucker was performing at the BET Awards, and the feds got his ass. That was like 2006, 2007. You know what I'm saying? And now in 2026. So that motherfucker been through a lot. And we watch him live his life on TV. So yeah, that's some fly shit. You can't even lie. Get this son right here. Somebody say, please be safe. You right? I ain't see no action tonight. But where I'm at, the main script, a lot of people they outside clubbing home with it. I ain't been out. I've been up by my spot I'm at for a few years. And I went out probably 1 or 2 times because of somebody's birthday. I think it was my roommate's birthday, and we all went out. That shit was fun though. But me going out by myself, I do. I go to the city. When I have a lot of money though. You gotta have a couple $1,000. Even if you ain't gonna spend that shit. Like, even if you're gonna spend like what, 100, you wanna have a shit, $1,000 or 1,500 on you. You know what I'm saying? $2,000 on you. You know what I'm saying? That shit just feel right. Knowing that you can just get a cab back home, get a cab there. Like, you gonna spend most of your motherfucking money on cabs, but not really. But when you in the city, you definitely want to get a cab back to Brooklyn, cause you gonna bag you a little cutie. Yeah. But yeah, the BET Awards was cool. I thought they were gonna have my guy Trap Dicky from South Carolina. They might have did, or I ain't watch it all. I gotta finish watching it. Cause I'll watch it on this app on my phone, and then I don't know what the fuck happened. A lot of people be throwing away their couches and shit. But yeah, I don't know what happened, man. So I gotta figure out, did he even perform? Was he nominated or whatever? I got my light in my hand. I'm looking for it. New York is so dope. I was about to say peaceful, but it's just peaceful right now. Damn, I hate these headphones. I like them, then I don't, cause they're cord. But I done had so many earbuds. I say fuck it. I ain't even spending no 200 right now. For number one, I ain't got it. And two, I keep losing the same one earbud. Maybe I need to just chill for a minute. So I got the wire headphones. I'm trying to think who else performed at the BET Awards. It was nice though, but I felt like T.I. was the best with the old school, like him having the crown, and then him going on the interviews and the podcast and him telling like, yo, what made you call yourself the king? And the nigga said he just wanted to shine a light on himself. And then when niggas say he wasn't or couldn't, he really turned up. And we didn't even know that. And for that nigga to say he the king and really be the king and really live up to that king statue and name his motherfucking son King and name his goddamn album King, that shit just make all the sense in the world. Like, you gotta give T.I. his credit, bro. You gotta give T.I. his credit. And you gotta think about it. T.I. like the first rapper to show you his lifestyle. He like the first rapper to change from that gangster shit to like, man, let me chill out. Cause, man, let me try to be a good side. Cause that what he said it was all bad going to jail, all that shit. He said, let me switch up my image type shit. And he just started like dressing different and doing shit different. You know what I'm saying? On purpose, wearing his hat a different way on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Wearing glasses and shit. All type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But still himself, but just, switch it up a little bit. Yeah, switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna walk all the way down here. They got a rooftop spot. It be jumping. I think a couple of days ago it was jumping. I don't know, I can't remember. Yeah. But yeah, I'm outside walking, vibing. It's nice out. Nice out. Can't even complain. Summertime. I gotta get in the pool. The summer will be gone before your ass know it. I learned my lesson throughout the years. Cause in New York, it be June, July, August, September. You got a few days in September. Cause of what you got. You got Labor Day weekend. After Labor Day weekend, you know what I'm saying? That's like the summer ending, but that parade be stupid. I usually walk the whole parade, be outside. So this year, it probably be crazier. Cause all that soccer shit. Then you got the FIFA now, Central Park. So it's this place called Equinox, I think, in Williamsburg. I might go to like the rooftop pool, summertime. They have movie night in the summertime, like in Bryant Park. Sit on, cool breeze. Look right here, you can see the city. It's nice. Beautiful. That's a nice sitting area up in there too. It's cool. Inside, is that the building? I think it's another. Oh yeah, it's another. Hold on. Let me think. I think it's another. Oh no, it's another building cross. It's nice like that inside too. But I go to the cleaners there. Look at these lights these people got right here. Look at all them lights they got. But, but. See one thing about New York I like is that you in the city and you get to see the city. Like your window, you get to look out your window and see the city and see the city. Like I always um I always wanted to be in the city. See how you got mopeds, people delivering. You got it's a lot going on. It's a lot to do. It's different people. So one of my favorite cartoons growing up was Arthur. So I like how he used to maneuver in the city and throughout the city. And that kind of inspired me to want to move to the city. How he was like 8 years old, 9 years old, going to the Sugar Bowl, going to the library, going to riding his bike from soccer practice, from hockey, from they used to read. He used to have his own treehouse, and they used to meet and read and do their homework together and study and read and go to the library and check out books and shit. So I always thought that was cool, and so that's why I do a lot of walking, I do a lot of running, I ride bikes. I got a one wheel electric, one wheel. That shit one wheel. I had that shit since the pandemic. I bought it during the pandemic. They get around and shit, move around. Yeah, she cute. Let me find now. See now, this is nice. Let me show you this. This is nice. I ain't never been in there. All this around me. Yeah, this shit is nice. We did find out how much this type of shit is. This the mail room, this type of shit right here. But yeah, so I like the city, man. This place right here to the right of me, to the left of me, they sell dirt bikes, four wheelers, scooters. You know what I'm saying? You can order what you want, and they be brand new, and they be kind of a good price though. They be kind of affordable. They have some shit, fucking 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, $2,000. Shit, you can do something with that. See, it's nice out. Ain't nobody outside. The streets is clear. And it's a full moon, too. Look at the full moon. And it's a full moon. This place right here, you don't even think it's a tire shop. And they got mopeds and shit. Mopeds, dope bikes, four wheelers. But the thing about it, I guess you order it and it'll come to you. They just open up this natural blend, juices. So sometimes if you don't want no full breakfast like pancakes, grits, eggs, bacon, omelet or something, you can just get you a smoothie or get you a juice like kale and all that different green stuff. See, this the rooftop spot, but it's as you can see it's closed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep walking this way because I know it probably jumping this way. And then I'm gonna I'll walk and show y'all this spot over here. Should I go over there? Nah, damn, let me see what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do. But it went that way. Yeah, I'm gonna go out a little bit and bust down another block. Yeah, shit nice. That's a weed store right here. You got pizza. Spot right here say Rebecca's. So you can sit outside, smoke, drink. And then you got the rooftop across the street. Sometime on this same block right here, I come off the train and they be shooting a movie or an episode, or they be shooting film. I'm talking about the legitimate shit. And then sometimes when I get off, they be shooting by the store. It should be legitimate too. A little thick girl, she looking at your boy. I don't be hollering at nothing. I ain't lying. You know what's so crazy? I ain't had a girl all year. I told my homeboy that, he laughed at me. I said, real talk, nigga. He said, what going on? He said, you celibate? I said, no, I ain't no. I say, ooh. See if you can see her in that blue. Her fine. I say, nah, bro. I just ain't had no girl. I say, nah, I just ain't had no girl. He told me, oh, what the fuck going on? I said, man, shit, I'm trying to get my money up, bro. I'm trying to get right out here. Fuck that. I know what pussy feel like, nigga. I don't know what it feel like to make residual income. I'm trying to make some bread. You know what I'm saying? I got all the girls around me. I can easily grab something, but a nigga want some real shit. Something real. And then everybody lying and everybody fucking with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find you something special. You know, they having a party out there. Got a bunch of stores around me. Grocery stores. I got two bud stores. Oh, the liquor store closed? I ain't never seen that motherfucking liquor store closed. 2 o'clock. I ain't never seen that liquor store closed. They so damn nasty kissing. Pretty spot. Got one over there. Got one over there. Yeah, this shit jumping over here. And I don't know what the fuck they doing over here. They just opened up a pizza spot over here. Oh yeah, them hoes down here. They just opened up a pizza spot right here. But they got this big ass shit right here. And they might can't let it stay because it's a one-way. But look how narrow the street is. Like they got that big ass pole right here and right here. So they ain't gonna move that. So I don't know, they gonna be some shit. I don't know. They just built these with these teeny ass balconies, and then the balcony is fake. Like I don't get that. A lot of people, they don't got no kind of curtains. You know. You got a J, you got the M, you got people right here. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bit of everything. I got a bunch of clubs around. What is that? Medical office, daycares. I got a lot of spots. I ain't about to go around there. Yeah, walking the road. Some of that shit, some of them